Hey guys, how are you feeling? I am feeling great, and I'm glad to see you. Don't play. You know what time it is. It's time to do what I do best on Saturdays at 12. Let's get started. Swipe left. Swipe left. Hello you guys, and welcome to another episode of Swipe Left. Today is June 1st. Can you believe it? We are halfway through 2019. Halfway through. Today is June 1st. And I'm not going to waste any time doing what it is that I do. For those of you who don't know, my name is Milan Trejor. I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and I am your hostess with the mostest for Swipe Left. I'm here every week, and I cut through the bull, I sort through the mess, and when I get the facts straight, then I do what? I swipe left. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it. Let's get down to business. Okay, first of all, I want to do some thank yous. There is a group of folks who have actually sent me cash apps and actually did super chats all last week when the actual show actually premiered and then afterwards. And I just want to give them a little shout out. So my thank yous are as follows. The super chats that came in during the premiere last week were ATL Fenn, Leah the Lioness Queen, J.1700, Jazzy Chaz 85, Kimberly McCoy, and then I actually received two cash apps. One was from Erica, and one was from Prudence. Thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate it. Everything that you pour into me, I pour back into this channel and use it to entertain you all to the best of my ability. So thank you so much. Mwah! Thank you so much. Swipe left. All right, I have a very interesting show this week. I ran into some really strange things and some things that made me pretty happy. Now, dig this though. Dig this. I have an update. Here's a person. You know, I have certain people, for some reason, seem to always fall onto my little list of things to talk about. And this person is getting to be on that list. This is 3 weeks running that this person's name came up. Yes, good old Dionne Warwick, honey. I bet the psychics never told you that you'd be on Swipe Left 3 weeks in a row. Go on with yourself, Dionne, honey. Anyway, let's talk about Miss Dionne, honey. Now, this week, we're talking about Dionne because Dionne was actually doing an interview on Entertainment Tonight. And in that interview, they actually talked to her about the hologram concert with Whitney Houston. Now, you know, we talked about that little hologram situation last week. I am so not here for it. I'm absolutely not here for it. And guess what? Neither is Dionne. Okay, this is what cousin Dionne had to say. See, she kind of rolled out. You know, Dionne has a way about her. Dionne, child, try to be politically correct. Child, Dionne's rude. Okay, Dionne Warwick is rude, honey. She can be rude. Okay, this is what she had to say. Quote, I haven't a clue as to what that is. It's surprising to me. I don't know what it is. I think it's stupid. But whatever. Whatever it is, that's what it is. End quote. Like I said, Dionne's rude. Dionne does not care. Dionne is a woman of a certain age. And you know, once you get a certain age, you just say whatever you want to say. And I guess I've actually reached that point because I happen to be of a certain age. And I pretty much say whatever I want. Some people probably do think I'm rude. But on that, like Dionne said, it is what it is. It's stupid. Nobody wants to see a hologram image of Nippy. We love Nippy. We don't want to be bothered with the ghost of Nippy. Anybody got time for that? Nobody feeling that mess. I'm just not a fan. I think it's shameful. Again, I said all this last week. I think it's shameful. Pat Houston, you need an ass whooping. Period. Period. But Dionne is agreeing with me. So, girl, Miss Dionne, girl, let's have a Newport, honey. I ain't having a Newport, y'all know, but Dionne, you go ahead and have a pack of Newports, girl, and we'll kiki, honey, and agree that this is stupid. Anyway, swipe left. Okay, here's a little bit of television news that kind of rubbed me in a way. It made me unhappy. You guys know, if you pay attention to my YouTube channel, that I am a reviewer. I think that's one of the things I do pretty well. I review shows, okay? And one of the shows that I'm known for reviewing is the Love and Hip Hop franchise. I do all the cities, okay? And one of the latest ones is Miami. I personally love Love and Hip Hop Miami. I love the energy of it, and I know it's mixed reviews. Some of the people who have actually been following Love and Hip Hop, they're not real big fans of Miami. It didn't ring well with some of the fans. I like Miami. I love the energy of it. Because I liked Hollywood. I remember when the reviews were a little bit mixed when it came to Hollywood. But I loved the young energy. It's a young energy that is in Hollywood. You know, you have the Ray J's and the Princess and Tierra Marie and all of these guys over in Hollywood. It brought a youthful, I don't know, it's just something that's so upbeat about the crew over there in Hollywood that I really enjoy. And then when Miami came, it was even more joyous, and they have a lot to offer. And I just feel when Miami comes on, even their music, I just feel an energy from Miami that is infectious to me. They are the party town for me. So I live for when Miami comes around, and I enjoy it. Well, allegedly, it's being thrown around that Love and Hip Hop Miami may be being canceled. And then I was hearing that they said, not enough drama. Huh? Not enough drama? Are you kidding me? I said, I don't know. I don't even know whether or not to believe this, because if you're talking about there is no lack of drama in Miami, and never has been. You have Prince in Miami. You have Trina and Trick Daddy in Miami. You have Amara La Negra in Miami. Are you kidding? Shay is in Miami. Y'all know Shay. Bucky from Flavor of Life. Shay. She's drama all in herself. Pretty Ricky is in Miami. How is there that there's not enough drama? These people are off the chain. They have no good sense at all. Bobby Lights. And if that queen ain't got enough drama for y'all, now are you kidding me? So I don't know. I'm not really buying into this. But if it does turn out that this is true, I'm going to be one little sad reviewer, because I really do enjoy Love and Hip Hop Miami. And I know the chances that Mona will ever see this video are slim to none. But Mona, girl, I feel like you trying me, honey. Hold on to Miami, Mona. We like Miami. Don't throw the towel in for them. Hold on to them, girl. I promise you. I'll keep talking about it, girl. People will watch. They'll watch. They'll watch. Girl, they watch me talking about y'all. So they'll watch. They'll watch. Somebody get this video, Mona. Anyway, so that's it. Allegedly, they're talking about canceling Love and Hip Hop Miami. I surely hope not. Swipe left. Okay, speaking of cities that I love, let me talk about My city. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. That's where I'm from. Okay, so you know we're transitioning. We're going into the summertime now. And I live in a city that we get all 4 seasons, okay? Straight up. Boom, 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 boom. We get it all. And we're coming out of our cold months. We're going into our hot months. And what is the worst thing when you have a city that goes through all the transitions? Potholes and driving is always an issue when you live in a city where you go through those changes of extreme hot and extreme cold. Child, I was doing as I do in my travels on the internet, and I seen this picture. Take a look at this. Child. Listen, stuff like this is why this show exists. Did you see that mess? PennDOT is actually the company that actually handles all of our road work and all of that. But truly, it's always an issue with the potholes because we fuss at PennDOT because they're out there, they're always fixing the road, but it never seems to get fixed. It's foolishness. And yes, it's my Pennsylvania privilege to call them out on it here. This type of stuff is why the show Swipe Left actually exists. It is all based on ridiculous, hilarious foolishness that I run into throughout the week in my travels on the internet. Listen, I love this show, and I love my time that I spend clowning and being clowned and in taking other clownery on the internet. Child, listen, just a laugh. And this is just one of many. This show, for some reason this week, I ran into quite a few little things that really tickled me in a way. So just sit back and keep enjoying yourself, guys. I got some more stuff for y'all. This is Swipe Left at its best. Do you understand me? Let's go. Swipe left. Okay, so while I'm at it, listen, like I said, I have a lot of regular swipe left isms, okay? While I'm at it, let me throw another one at you. So, the other day, I was down to the Facebook, okay? And a good friend of mine, I was scrolling through his page, and I seen something that just tickled the absolute hell out of me. This was my friend Fayette. Hey, Faye. Ciao. Fayette is a clown. And you have to know him. He's a clown. He always has something funny to say. I love him, okay? He's absolutely adorable. But he really got me, and it really gave me a gut punch and a laugh that came up. It was a chuckle, trust me. Take a look at this picture. Baby, why was the caption on his page, I told her not to eat that turkey sandwich for lunch? Baby, when I tell you I fell out, baby, that trick the fan got her and then stretched her out at that desk. I said, if she don't look a mess, who does that? Listen, you'd be surprised. When I worked a regular job, I did work in a call center environment, and you'd be surprised at the things that you actually see. Just stretched out, just trifling. Just stretched out. I said, who would even leave themselves open? The jokes write themselves. They literally write themselves. I said, girl, stop. Stretched out at that desk. I said, child, somebody out there really went by there and told her, if you don't get your ass up. a mess. But again, thank you so much, Fayette. I got a good old chuckle out of that. Because, see, I've lived that life. I've seen folks just giving. See, again, I'm trying to be politically correct, but when you get to laying out like this, the only thing you can say when you're walking by, you just look at it and say, just fat. And don't feel no kind of way about it because I said it, because my ass is fat, so I don't care. It shouldn't hurt your feelings. It's just the truth. When I looked at her, I looked at her, and the first thing that came to mind was just fat. So take that and do what you will with it. I try to be politically correct, but look, it's funny. She had herself all stretched out there. We laughed. Get over it. Swipe left. Thank you, Fayette. Okay, you guys know I love music. I absolutely love music, and one of the people that I really do love, I think you all love her too. Take a look at the picture. You got it. The queen of hip-hop herself, Mary J. Blige. I love her. I love her, and I ran into some news that made me very happy. Very happy. Mary J. Blige is rumored to have an album dropping before July, which is entitled My Life 2, Act 2. Baby, can I tell you how excited I am about Mary J. Blige dropping an Act 2 to My Life? Do you know? When you look at my life and you see how I feel. The My Life album from Mary J. Blige was everything. Well, everything that was one of the songs, wasn't it? Love it. Love it. I can't wait. I cannot wait for this album to drop. And I know there's a whole bunch of you all who can as well. I had to bring it to y'all. I was so excited. So we will be looking out for Mary sometime before July. Come on with it, Mary. Come on through. Swipe left. We might as well keep in the same vein. Another one of my music girls that I love so much. She is making huge moves. She's been a little quiet. Take a look. Oh boy, Riri, Miss Rihanna. Now, I've heard that she's actually working on a reggae album, and I'm sure it's going to be sickening. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. I was like, I don't know why I was shocked, because we got Fenty makeup, but there's actually a Fenty clothing line, you guys. Did you all know that? Were you all aware that there was Fenty clothing available? It's only available online, but listen, Rihanna is doing the damn thing. I'm shocked that it's taken this long to get a line of clothing from Rihanna, because she is like a fierce coat hanger. She always has been. You can put anything on Rihanna and she can make it into something that is definitely tangible. You know what I mean? When it comes to fashion. Absolutely. So I'm shocked that it's actually taking this long, but it's here. Fenty clothing. You can get it, and it is available online. Go ahead, Riri. That's true black girl magic. And I can't wait to hear this reggae album that she's supposedly working on. Go on, Riri. Swipe left. One more for the music books. Lady Gaga. Love her. Lady Gaga is living her best life. And you would think of all the things that Lady Gaga has actually accomplished and all the things she has going on that are fantastic, she still has dreams of hers that are coming true. I ran into this story. Lady Gaga is going to be performing on June 24th at the Apollo Theater. Who would have ever thought? She's never performed at the Apollo Theater. This is a dream come true for her. her own words. It was actually, this is an invitation only concert for the Sirius XM subscribers and also the Pandora listeners. They're actually celebrating the merge of the two companies together. And Lady Gaga is one of the performers. And this is actually one of her bucket list situations, was to perform at the Apollo Theater. So congratulations to her. Congratulations to Sirius XM. And congratulations to Pandora. Going to be a fantastic evening. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? So I'm just happy for Gaga. I think she deserves it all. She is extremely talented. She's a visionary. She's just, I love Gaga because she's not scared. She's not scared of anything. She just try anything. She'll run around with meat on, honey, and call it a dress. There's nothing that she won't try. And she deserves all the good things that come her way. She really does. She really does. I love Lady Gaga. All right, girl. Do your thing, honey. Swipe left. Okay, guys, let's talk about a story that kind of hits home. Again, I'm a reviewer, and one of my shows that I used to review was Star. And also, I'm a writer, and in that world, I absolutely love Lee Daniels, and I have a great respect for Lee Daniels. Love him. Okay, so I was very disgusted a few weeks ago whenever Star rapped for the season, and little did we know it was rapping for good, okay? So just imagine my excitement when I heard that Lee Daniels was out shopping Star, okay? Fox actually canceled it. Lee Daniels went out and was actually shopping Star. He was shopping networks to pick up Star. And the other day, he took to his social media, and it's a wrap, folks. It's a wrap. It's a thumbs down. Lee Daniels said out of his mouth, it's not going to happen. He had no luck with getting another network to pick up Star. So that is it. That is it for Star. I am really, really sad. Really sad about this. Star was an excellent show. I love Star, and I also love Empire. Empire, we got this last season that's coming up, but then that's going to be it for that. I am just done with this whole thing with Star. I mean, it seems so promising because a few seasons ago, he even had T.S. Madison doing an after show for Star. So I never saw this coming, but I don't know. And then it was weird when she didn't do the after show, her after show this past season. So I don't know. I don't know what that was about, but the after show was really, really cool that she did and all of that. I'm really disgusted with it. It was what it was. But I'm very sad to find that Star is actually, it's done. It's a wrap, you guys. It's a fantastic show. Fantastic show. I loved it. But anyway, rest in peace to Star. Swipe left. Okay, so in that last little segment, I kind of mentioned her. So we won't just keep the ball rolling with one of my personal favorites. Yes, the TS. T.S. Madison. T.S. Madison of the Queen's Supreme Court. That T.S. Madison. This actual week, we are going to say congratulations to the TS. She actually was honored in Mexico during the LGBTQ music festival. They actually celebrated and recognized her for her contributions to social media. And it was a whole situation. She talked about it on her. I follow her. I'm a huge fan. And I follow her on her social media. She actually posted, she's always posting, in her travels. And she posted her doing her speech, and her award was actually given to her by James Wright Chanel. If you don't know who he is, it's the Patty Pie guy. He is the fierce singer, because that's what he is first and foremost. He is a fierce singer. James Wright Chanel, he is the guy who everybody knows for all the fame of actually making the video that went viral about Patti LaBelle and her past. He was actually in attendance. He was the one who actually gave Maddie her award. It was an all-white ceremony. She looked absolutely stunning in her white dress. It was an off-the-shoulder moment. Check her out. She had a little fashion moment. It was an off-the-shoulder, lovely little ruffled moment, and all body conscious. You know what Maddie gives. She gives little waist and big hips, honey, and big tats, honey. That's what she gives. Also in attendance was Shanice Wilson. You know, I love your smile. That's Shanice Wilson. Again, another phenomenal singer. And Monifa was actually there. And that's one of the things that the TS actually talked about during her coverage after she got back. She started talking about how excited she was meeting Monifa and her wife, Therese. Now, I can imagine that I understood, not imagine, I understood how excited she was when she talked about spending time with Therese and Monifa, because I'm going to tell you a little story. I am a huge fan of the R&B Divas franchise when that was going on. And again, I was reviewing. So when all of that was going on, I actually had some interactions with Monifa and Therese, and they are everything that Maddie was saying they are. They are a phenomenal couple. They are very nice. They're very nice, and they were very engaging. You know, whenever that was actually going on, because I was nobody. I didn't even have as many subscribers and things as I had then, but I actually have had interaction with them over the media, and it was always pleasant. They were always nice. Not just them, also Celicia and Selena Johnson. Selena Johnson's sister, I had interaction with them over the internet when I was doing reviews on the show, and they were phenomenal as well. These are people who are out there who are actually, you don't hear their names thrown around as much as you should, who are phenomenal talents. Monifa can sing, and I was laughing because people in the comments, people seemed so shocked when Maddie was talking about how well Monifa sings. Oh yeah, she definitely can sing. And Touch It is not all that there is to Monifa. You all need to really look her up and see what's going on with her and what she has going on. Monifa is a talent. She is an extreme talent. Same thing with Selena Johnson. Selena Johnson has a whole lot going on. She's on every day on the Sister Circle Live, which you all know I am a big, huge cheerleader of that show and has been since it's been on the air. So check these people out. These people are phenomenal. Shanice, we haven't, if you don't look her up, you don't hear her name, Shanice is still singing, and that voice hasn't gone anywhere. You understand me? Hasn't gone anywhere. So anyway, I say all that to say this. Congratulations, T.S. Madison. I'm glad that you actually had a wonderful time. You definitely deserve the mention and the recognition that you actually are receiving. You are a force to be reckoned with in this social media situation, and you are just beginning to get your just due. Girl, keep doing what it is that you're doing, Miss Thing, and we keep on watching you over there on the Queen's Supreme Court, honey. Love T.S. Madison. All right, you guys, swipe left. Okay, One more about some of my folks down here on the YouTube and the Facebook and the Twitter, down here on these internet streets. People who are actually making it happen, who actually started from small, humble beginnings, honey. And that would be the brand of chasing reality. Chasing Atlanta is just about to wrap up, and they are getting ready to film their reunion. This year for the reunion is the King of Reeds. Now, I am very happy about this. I'm really happy to see this because I've been with Chasing Reality through all of what they've done. I've been here and I've been watching the show and keeping up with the show. I've seen every episode, still watching, and I used to be a fan of the King of Reeds, which is Justin Jay. And Justin Jay always wanted to do this type of thing. So this is a big deal. This is a big deal of him actually getting to, he's going from, he was a reviewer, just like I am. He is going from being a reviewer and he is actually reaching some of what his bucket list and his goals were. This is a big deal for Justin. And I am literally sitting here wishing the best for him. I hope this goes off really well and that this is the first in many jobs in the things that he was actually always striving for. So we're definitely all watching. We are rooting for the whole brand of Chasing Reality. They are an LGBTQ brand reality show on YouTube. It's very entertaining, very entertaining. They give you just as much mess as you can take. And I'm happy for them. I'm really happy for them, rooting for them, waiting to see the reunion. I'm sure it's going to be explosive. That last one was, yeah. Yeah, it was interesting. Very, very interesting. So, it's going to be interesting. We all will be watching. All right, swipe left. Another show that I actually really enjoyed just wrapped, and that was RuPaul's Drag Race. So, I just wanted to go ahead and mention them there. I don't know if people actually know. Again, that show started off really small. People didn't pay a whole lot of attention to Drag Race. Who would have ever thought that it would actually be where it is now? 140 contestants in, and literally 9 Emmy wins on that show. They're in season 11. They have All-Stars now as well. Listen, the show is doing real well. Ru is a businessman extraordinaire and glamazon extraordinaire. I absolutely love her and I live for it. But the finale was this past Thursday for season 11. Listen, this is going to take me into some of my fashion segment that I'm going to do today. Baby, you didn't want one moment of the hair that RuPaul wore for the show. Take a look. Baby, you didn't want none of that hair. You understand me? Now, I don't always go up for Ru's fashions. I love Ru, but I don't always go up for her fashion. I'll be like, okay, girl, all right. But I've always said she has the best hair in the business. That hair, I just sat here and just, my mouth was just hanging up. I said, Ru, quit playing with these people. Quit playing with these people. But anyway, it was a fantastic show, and the winner this year was Evie Oddly. So we just wrapped on another season of RuPaul's Drag Race. It was a fantastic ride. When you all see it coming back again, make sure you watch. I'll be watching. I'll be reviewing. It's what I do. All right, you guys, swipe left. Okay. Okay, Okay, so like I said, this is leading me right into a segment that I wanted to do that's concerning some fashions and fashion moments that I actually ran into this week. And I wanted to share with you guys. Now, we started off by talking about Ru's hair in the last segment, okay? So let's just continue on. I watch The Real Housewives of Potomac each week, and I review it as well. Okay. Take a look at this hair. Baby, that is Karen Huger of Real Housewives of Potomac. Karen Huger, if you don't watch the show, you'd have to understand, and I've talked about her a couple weeks ago on Swipe Left. She has a fragrance out. Karen Huger plays this game of being this real highbrow socialite. She's very this. She's very that. I light her up on the show. But this is who she's supposed to be. She's supposed to be highbrow. Anybody highbrow would never be caught dead in that horrible hair creation. Because I don't even know what is it, a wig, a cap? It's just ugly. That is the ugliest wig I have ever seen on reality TV ever. It is horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Those parts and those I said, is that Kaneka on? Girl, that's not highbrow, mama. That is awful. It was horrible. And then, of all things, the show, they just went on a trip to New Orleans. She wore that mess to New Orleans. You know folks was dancing and looking at her and probably flicking crawfish shells and stuff in that old ugly, nasty looking wig. It was horrible. That is the worst wig I have ever seen on reality TV to date. Swipe left. Okay, one more fashion moment that I thought this was very cute. This is something that happened that was really cute. You know, I am very much a content creator that I love my people. I love my people. I call them Chez Treasure, which is actually my design name anyway, but that is who they are. Chez Treasure. They're the house of treasure. They are my people, and I love them dearly, and I take time to talk to you all. When you talk to me, I talk back to you. Every comment you write, I may not answer every comment, because every comment doesn't deserve an answer or require an answer, but I'm always engaged. And I love when you send me things to look at and you want to bring me into your world. I got an email from Rashida. We'll just call her Rashida. We're not going to give you all her government, okay? Rashida. Rashida was pointing out that great minds think alike. Last week's show, I had an outfit on. And here, Rashida and I think just alike. We had the same top. So she sent me her picture of her vacationing in Jamaica. I believe she was in Jamaica. And I said, well, look at here. Take a look at the picture. Like I said, great minds think alike. Thank you so much for the picture, Rashida. I thought it was the cutest thing. So I definitely wanted to actually share that with the rest of the Chez Treasure family and the rest of everybody who is actually watching, who will definitely soon be part of the Chez Treasure family. Thank you so much, Rashida. Mwah. Check that out. Like I said, great minds think alike. I had that on last week's show. So that was a fun moment. All right. So now listen, speaking of all of that, I'm going to close up this fashion segment by telling you this. I have another channel on my YouTube, which is actually called Sewing with Chez Treasure. So on that channel is all about sewing, all about fashion and creating. So definitely, if you have interest in learning some things about sewing or learning the way that I do things, by all means, please subscribe to my channel, Sewing with Shay Treasure. And I'm going to be teaching and sharing over on that channel. So get your butt over there, click the button, so you don't miss anything that's going on over on that side. All right, thank you guys. Swipe left. Okay, few more things this episode. I told you all I had some stuff that I ran into that gave me a kiki. So let's not stop here. Take a look at this clip. Now, I didn't so much kiki on this, but take a look at this clip. Now, you know, he is definitely a contestant for America's Next Ass Whooping. He needs to be whipped down. That is so trifling. So trifling to take your nasty little self and stand up at a buffet and eat the soup right out of the buffet. I seen this and I was appalled. Appalled. Stuff like this is why buffet eating is always not favorable. I mean, a buffet could be fun, it could be a good time, but a lot of times you'll walk into a buffet and you know you ain't got no business eating there. You need to check it out before you pay your money, because that just funky. Just funky. And somebody was just a recorder, and I said, somebody should have ran right on out with a broom or something and just gave him one old good rat-a-tat on the back of his neck. Just trifling. Swipe left. Okay. Last story. Listen. I kikied at first at this, and then I realized what was really going on. Because, see, I'm always down with an old girl keeping her groove going. Take a look at this video. Baby, when I tell you, I looked real hard, honey, and I got down in it and I said, whose little nasty grandmother is this, honey? If somebody don't come and get their little nasty granny, honey, Nana is down here doing a bit too much. Now, like I said, I'm always down for the old girl keeping her groove. But when we pan back, honey, and I saw that Nana was down there dirty whining down to the playground, literally, come on, Grandma. Now, girl, I mean, I like a nice little thing, honey. You know, sweet and tender and supple, honey. But I don't want nobody's baby. I don't want nobody's baby. Girl, you know good and well, that wasn't even a grandson. That was a great-grandson. And you backing it up on him and giving him worms. Miss Thing, you were out of order. And then, on the other hand, not just her, whose little perverted little boy is this that like to play with worms, honey? What, are you going fishing, honey? I said, this is horrible. You are definitely going to have worms, young man. You better get away from Nana, honey. Nana don't mean you no good. She's going to take and suck all the life out of you, honey. You understand me? She's going to suck you dry. You better back up, honey. Back up. You ain't safe, honey. You ain't safe. Just a mess. An absolute mess. Swipe left. After seeing all of that, you guys, Granny got me in the mood to do a little dancing. And I'm definitely through. I was too through. I've seen all that I need to see with her dirty wine and honey and carrying on. But that's it for me for today for the show. Thank you so much for tuning in to Swipe Left. I love you guys. I will meet you back here next Saturday, same time, and we'll do this all over again. But I'm going to do like Granny Honey and take it on out of here and shake my little tail feather a little touch, honey. DJ, take me on out of here. See you guys next week. Next week. Love you guys. And feel like feel like